This episode includes a guided meditation. If you are driving, please be mindful and do not listen to this meditation while you are doing so. Always make sure to listen when you are in a safe environment where you can be relaxed and comfortable. Thank you. Welcome to Ask, Learn, Heal, a podcast to support wellness through energy healing, crystal healing, self-care, and guided meditations. I'm your host, Mary Jo Feely. I'm Mary Jo Feely, and in this episode, we are going to be taking a look at how to work with gemstones and crystals to support chakra balancing. So now, if you are relatively new to chakras and energy centers and how to work with gemstones and crystals, you may want to take a listen to some of my other episodes where I go a little bit more in detail about them. But even if you have not had a chance yet to listen to those episodes, you will be able to really, I'm hopeful, be able to glean some good information about how to work with gemstones and crystals to experience balancing and clearing of your energy centers in order to support healing. So when we think about chakra balancing, what we're really talking about is balancing each of the 7 major chakras so that they are functioning optimally, not only within their own function area, but also interconnecting their energies between each other. Because wellness and wholeness and balance really arises when we are able to draw energy up from the earth, and it moves through all of our 7 major chakras up to the heavens, so to speak, and then allowing that heavenly spiritual energy to drop down through the very top of our head, through our crown chakra, moving all the way down through all of the 7 chakras and exiting that root chakra and then connecting back up with the earth. So that's the sense that I want you to appreciate as we're moving into some of this conversation around working with gemstones and crystals. And I will be talking about 7 specific stones that I find to be really very supportive in balancing the energy centers so that we feel better and that our energy field is harmonized and has equilibrium. These 7 stones are you can actually, if you wanted them, you could go out to my online shop and actually look for my chakra balancing kit and take a look at those stones and learn more about them. So when we think about balancing our energy field, particularly we're working with the chakras today, that I always start at the base, because what we need to do is have a base beneath us before we can build upon it. So we're going to be taking a look first at that first energy center, that root energy center. And this is, again, as a quick reminder, if you have already listened to my previous podcast or have some experience with the chakras, keep in mind that this root chakra is about belonging. It's about being grounded, feeling safe and secure. And so to do that kind of work in that energy center, it really helps to work with a stone that resonates with the earth frequency. And I like to work with red jasper. Red jasper is a form of quartz. It's a cryptocrystalline quartz, which means at a microscopic level, it contains silicon dioxide. It has iron in it so that the iron is shifting the color into a more red. And it's just this wonderful, vital, strong, grounding, nurturing type of stone that helps us work at that root chakra center. And so that's the one that I am going to be recommending to work with today. The second energy center, the sacral center, is a center that is going to be fiery. It is a center of creativity. It is a center of relationships and sexuality, and a lot of action is taking place within that second chakra. Carnelian is the stone I like to work with for that second chakra, and that is a stone of the fire element. It is fiery. It is about helping to get things moving and to be able to get that grounded energy of the earth kind of moving up into the higher chakras as we move up. The third energy center, the solar plexus center, this is a seat of our personal power and our integrity. And it is within this center that we really are calling forth the fiery energy of action, very similar in some ways to that second chakra. And yet also we also are inviting up this earth energy to really much more stabilize that sense of our personal power and our sense of knowing how to stay in our own lane so that we're not too bossy and we're not too much of a victim, that we're really standing really true to our authentic self. In order to do that well, I think it really benefits from working with a stone that resonates with both earth and fire. And that's why I like to work with golden tiger's eye in this particular third chakra. It's just this really beautiful energy and frequency, and the properties really support that. So we take a look again at these first three chakras, that red root chakra being supported by red jasper, that fiery kind of creative energy, second chakra, that sacral chakra being supported with carnelian, and then the third chakra, that solar plexus chakra, being supported by golden tiger's eye. Those are really phenomenal stones to work with for chakra balancing. As we move up into the heart chakra, this is a space of love. It's a space of compassion. It is a space of nurturing, and really not only for ourselves, but also when we are living out of a place of service and loving kindness to others, it comes out of a balanced heart chakra. Rose quartz is a wonderful stone that helps to support the kind of nurturing and clearing and compassionate properties and frequencies that really will help our heart chakra be able to be really opened and support the balancing that we're looking for. Rose quartz is one of the varieties of the quartz family, and it has it resonates with the water element, which is this wonderful kind of soothing, releasing, calming, and gentle approach to healing. So that we will be working with at the heart chakra. The throat chakra. Now this is the center of expression. This is the center of how we express our own personal will. We're not talking about a higher divine will. We're talking about the will that we have embraced and that we present and offer into the world through our personality. And so this throat chakra is very important that it not only be opened and clear, it also be very, very connected with those lower chakras that we've just talked about, so that that grounding energy of the earth is moving through and able to be expressed in a very clear, a very compassionate, and a very truthful way. I like working with Amazonite at the throat chakra. It also resonates with the water element. It is very soothing. It has an ability to help clear out energies that are kind of bogged down and that may be muddling up some of our ability to be able to have a clear and open throat chakra. So we'll be working with Amazonite at this point. As we move up into the head, we have a couple more energy centers, and we're going to first talk about the brow chakra, and that is located right in the center of the forehead. And this is the energy center, the chakra, that helps us to see the big picture. It helps us to have clarity, whether we are trying to solve a mundane question that's kind of rolling around in our head or something of a higher awareness. As we open up this brow chakra, we are able to have clearer vision. Clairvoyance, for example, is the ability to draw in subtle energy perspective through our brow chakra. And this brow chakra really helps us to be able to have that clear awareness of how it is that we're showing up in the world and how it is that we may need to do some tweaking along the way so that we can become more aligned. I like working with sodalite at this particular chakra. Now, sodalite is a stone that resonates with the wind energy, so it is already going to be supporting that clarity up in that mind space. I also find it really interesting that sodalite, while often it appears to be a very soft and gentle and tumbled, often very tumbled, soft stone, it actually has a isometric or cubic structure, which means that as it is moving this wind clearing energy, it's doing so from a real stable base. And so that's just really interesting to me. And I will be doing other podcasts that will talk perhaps more about some of the different geometries of the gemstones and crystals. But this one I wanted to point out to you particularly. Sodalite having this isometric cubic structure brings a solidity, I believe, to the work that it does in the brow chakra. At the very top of the head, we're going to be working with amethyst. Now, amethyst is yet again another form of quartz. It's part of the quartz family. And amethyst has a very high frequency. It really does help us connect with that spiritual realm and helps that spiritual realm be able to move down, and those insights that are in the higher mind move down slowly and be integrated into our physical lived experience and our personality within this life. So again, we're taking a look, and here's an example where we have that higher spiritual energy from the heavens, from the universe, so to speak, dropping down through the crown chakra that is able to be really supported with amethyst. And amethyst also resonates with wind, yet it has this higher ability to connect with that spiritual realm and those insights in a way that really supports that crown chakra. So we've talked about the red jasper for the root, the carnelian for that second chakra, the sacral chakra, tiger's eye for the solar plexus, which is the third chakra, rose quartz for the heart, the fourth chakra, fifth chakra, that throat chakra being supported by amazonite, sodalite, that sixth chakra, the brow chakra, supporting that clarity that we seek, and then amethyst at the very top at the crown chakra. So if you have these stones or some of these stones, you may want to pause the recording and then go ahead and grab some of those. And if you don't have them, that is perfectly fine as well, because we can call forth the intention of having the properties of these various gemstones and crystals to be with us, and that can be very empowering and very effective for chakra balancing. So as you're working with these stones, if you have the ability to be able to lay them out on or around you, that's wonderful. That's one way to do it, where we can place, let's say, the red jasper, maybe down by our knees. The second chakra is in that lower abdomen, so you can place the carnelian in your lower abdomen, the tiger's eye in your upper abdomen, the rose quartz over your heart, amazonite near your throat. The sodalite can be on your forehead, or it can be behind your head, directly behind your forehead. And then the amethyst can be up at the very top of your head. So that can be a way, if you want to find yourself actually reclining as you lay out these stones for the chakra meditation. It may be that you prefer to sit and hold these stones in your hands, knowing that the frequencies and properties of the stones are moving into your energy field and they are shifting the various chakras from the point of being in your hands, and that works just beautifully as well. So in just a moment, I'm going to be shifting into a guided meditation, and what I would remind you is that if you are driving, you're going to need to pause the podcast at this point and resume it when you are in a place where you can actually do a safe meditation and not be at risk at all. And so now I would invite you to very slowly placing your gemstones in your hands, or perhaps laying down and placing them on or around your body, that you do so. It may be that you're working with one stone. You may have all of these stones. It could be that you have a few of them and just work with these stones, or the intention of working with the energies of the stones, calling forth those frequencies, those healing properties from each of these gemstone species and calling it forth from the earth. And slowly begin by bringing your awareness to your breath and taking a couple of slow, easy breaths. This helps shift your brain and your mind into a state of more relaxation and rest. And this is the state where healing takes place. And bring your awareness to your root chakra, getting in touch with that root chakra located down by your tailbone, and just notice this powerful energy center that provides you with safety and security and a sense of belonging. And bring your awareness to your second chakra, that fiery center in the lower part of your abdomen, this center of creativity. And to now bring your awareness to your third chakra, located in your upper abdomen, this power center, this beautiful center of integrity, of your own balanced and compassionate integrity. And bring your awareness to your heart chakra and allow it to open so that it may hold nurture and caring for yourself and all beings. And now focus on your throat, that throat chakra, the center of expression, of this ability to be able to express yourself from a place of compassion and integrity. Now bring your awareness to your brow chakra in your forehead, sensing in to the clarity and the insights that it brings you in each moment, allowing that sight to become more connected with your consciousness. And now bring your awareness to the very top of your head, the crown chakra, the center through which you receive divine guidance. And now spend a moment noticing each of those chakras, each of those energy centers, and is there one or more that you're drawn to, that you get a sense may need some more support. And just notice what is becoming aware to you at this time. And now beginning down at your root chakra once again, begin to connect with the healing properties of the red jasper, the grounding properties that are supporting your root chakra, helping it to balance and clear and become aligned. Simply noticing as you focus on the red jasper, noticing any shifting or awareness that is coming to you. And allowing that red jasper to continue to support the root chakra, bring your awareness to your second chakra and the carnelian frequencies. It may be that you're visualizing the carnelian radiating out its properties, or you may sense how it is that it is extending its properties into your second chakra, calling forth balance and clarity and alignment. And now allowing the carnelian along with the red jasper to continue to do their work with your chakras. Bring your awareness to your third chakra, your solar plexus, and envision and sense into the tiger's eye, calling forth the healing properties of both earth and fire, empowering the third chakra in a way that is balanced and connected with the stable energies of the earth. And allowing those properties to continue to immerse and infuse into and influence and heal your third chakra. Bring your awareness to your heart chakra and envision and imagine and sense into the rose quartz, its compassionate, nurturing qualities and properties, washing away whatever is interfering with your ability to remain in a state of open-hearted and loving kindness. All the while, the red jasper and carnelian and tiger's eye are supporting those first three chakras, as the rose quartz allows those balanced energies from below to move into your heart as well. And now, as the rose quartz and all the other stones continue to balance those lower chakras, bring your awareness to your throat chakra and call forth the healing properties of Amazonite. The ability to clean and clear and balance your throat chakra, that you may express your gifts, your strengths, your talents, and your entire being. Express them lovingly and powerfully into the world, into your life, and into the lives of all those with whom you live. And allowing the Amazonite also to continue to work at that throat chakra. Draw your awareness to your brow and invite in the healing properties of sodalite to draw in clarity and insight in a way that is stabilizing, accessible, and allows you to see more broadly and more clearly all of life, helping you to bring clarity and insight into the areas of your life that are in the process of being restored and healed. Allowing the gentle wind energy of sodalite to very gently clear away that which occludes you from seeing clearly. And now, as you continue to allow the sodalite to transform and heal and clear and open your brow chakra, move to the very, very top of your head and focus in on the amethyst, this powerful frequency, these properties of spiritual awareness, of opening and balancing your crown chakra so that you may receive the spiritual insights and wisdom that are constantly being dropped down through your crown chakra, and allowing the amethyst to support the clearing and balancing of your crown chakra so that these higher spiritual insights and truth, this higher divine wisdom, may drop into your crown chakra and move through your entire chakra column so that you may integrate and live into these wisdoms within your life. And now allow yourself for a moment to rest in this balanced energy of red jasper and carnelian and tiger's eye, rose quartz, amazonite, sodalite, and amethyst, bathing your chakras, empowering them to come into balance and interconnect with each other so that the flow from heaven to earth and from earth to heaven is strongly established. And know that you are able to return to this balanced state anytime you wish, that these gemstones, whether you hold them in your hand, whether they're placed around your body and resting on your chakras, or whether you call forth their healing properties through deep intention and receive them through the earth. Know that you can draw upon and call upon chakras to be balanced through the support of gemstones and crystals. And so while this balance continues to take place, begin to bring your awareness back to your breath, becoming more aware of your physical body, whether you are reclining or sitting. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Begin to wiggle your toes and fingers a bit. And very gently shift back into a state of alert awareness, feeling refreshed and balanced and connected more fully. So the beauty of this form of meditation is that you can access it whether you have the gemstones and crystals with your personal, in your hands, or whether you are laying them on or around your body, or whether you're calling forth the intention as you may have done so during this meditation. It's so important to remember that these energies of the gemstones and crystals, the properties are available to us when we choose to work intentionally from a place of spiritual awareness and heart-centeredness, that we can really truly invite their healing into our lives, whether we physically have them with us or not. So this simple meditation is a way to help balance your energy centers, help you get those energies that move through all of the chakras interconnected, and then also you're connecting with the earth and the heavens, and that's when we're able to feel much more at peace. We're much more interconnected with our own physical body. Our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies are all interconnected, and we're able to show up in the world and in life much more effectively. So continue to revisit this meditation. It may be that you want to try working with some other gemstones and crystals, which is just fine as well. Remember that these 7 crystals that I selected are the ones that I find really, really helpful for a full chakra balancing. And if you want to learn more about them, you can certainly visit my online shop, and the links are below this podcast in the text portion that you can take a look at what those particular chakra balancing stones can really bring you. So I hope you found this helpful. I hope you have found that it is easy and simple to be able to shift into a chakra balance. We don't have to make it overly complicated. So please make sure to let me know if you have questions that have arisen. Make note of what is shifting in your life, and you may want to have a little bit of a chakra balancing journal where you can jot things down as you revisit this meditation from time to time. So before I completely wrap up this session, I do want to make sure you know how you can reach me. You can definitely email me, and you can visit my website, www.fourthdimensionhealing.com. That's 4th, dimensionhealing.com. And you can find ways to chat with me through my website, or you can send me an email. You can give me a call. All of those links are below. I do have a variety of videos that are available through my YouTube channel that are related to crystal healing and gemstones, and you can definitely learn a lot about that. And I also want to remind you that I have an online school where I also offer a variety of courses related to working with the energy field and working with crystal healing. So you never know, you might have something interesting there that pops up for you as well. So finally, I want to thank you for joining me today. Feel free to reach out to me with questions. My intent is really to support you as you heal body, mind, spirit. And in this episode, you learned how to balance your chakras working with gemstones and crystals. So I really encourage you to continue to explore the vast ways that you can bring healing into your life. Many blessings. Be well.